to another Comic Geek Lego set review. Now today we are reviewing the Machein Buster, which, if you ask me, the name is a bit odd considering it's not meant to be busting War Machine. But anywho, let's get down to the review. Now, as you can see, it comes with one mech, 4 figures, 2 of which are Outriders. And you ask me, that you can already tell has quite a bit of weaponry. So you ask me, that's a lot of heat to bring just to take care of 2 Outriders. Maybe if they had a little tank or something a bit more threatening, it would make a bit more sense. Or maybe even a few more Outriders. However, it just doesn't make sense to me. Why would War Machine bring his Machein Buster just to bust these 2? They ain't that threatening. Now with Infinity War, we got quite a few Outriders. Or at least they've released quite a few Outriders. But this one, I'm pretty sure is new. Not the printing, but what he has. He doesn't have the extra 4 arms like the others. He's got this armor piece and these claws. You ask me, if they were to ever introduce this one, they should have tossed him in a bit with the previous wave of Avengers sets. So that's just my personal opinion. But as far as the figure itself, the printing is nice. No printing in the legs or arms, and the armor piece looks good. The printing on the back is nice too. I definitely do like it. Now these 2 have the same printing. This one just has the extra 4 arms, and I do like this piece they created. In fact, I bought another set with this kind of piece, and I already harvested one of the characters for this piece. In fact, this is what I did with that piece. I do like this. Kind of reminds me of the Injustice game, one of Sinestro's moves. Anywho, back on topic. Now, I'm going to get to the heroes after I deal with the Hulk Buster. So let me move Mr. Ant-Man out of the way. Scott Lang, that's his name. Can't believe I forgot that. Now, this thing looks really good, and it doesn't look too bad in the back. They certainly didn't throw as much effort into the back as they did the front, but that's fine. Comes with a 6 stud shooter, my first one of these. I'm happy to get this. So all you gotta do is take this little knob in the back and twist it, and it'll start firing. Now I will warn you, you can lose these studs easily using any stud shooters. That is also why they provide replacement studs. And usually you just put those aside because they don't give you any place to put it. Well, they fixed that problem. War Machine fits perfectly in here. But they put those extra studs right here behind War Machine. You ask me, that was brilliant on their part. I mean, that's perfect. Now you don't gotta worry about you losing your extra studs because they're right there. You just leave them in the War Machine Buster and you'll never lose them. Unless, of course, you lose the War Machine Buster. It encloses pretty well. Unfortunately, there is some that you'll see through it, but that's fine. For the most part, War Machine will remain very well covered up. It comes with 2 flick fire missiles. I didn't even know they still had these. Work fine. Personally, I prefer the stud shooters. Now these two here are stickers. I'm pretty sure every decoration piece you'll see in this is stickers, excluding this dome piece. That's a print, and a rather nice one at that. I like it. I like the detail they put into that piece. Personally, I would have preferred it if this was more round rather than square, but that's fine. It comes with two wrist-mounted stud shooters that you can remove and put on War Machine himself. Personally, I think they should have went with the stud attached style of stud shooters, because I don't like how these are angled upward. I think it would have done better if it were just fire straight. The feet are nice. I like the style. I like the articulation they give the toes. Unnecessary, but I do like it. These parts I do like. I think I'll find this piece in particular useful. The shaping is pretty good. They do have this here, so if you were to pose it like that, this armor piece wouldn't get in the way. Unfortunately, that leaves this underneath blank. Wish they put like a little tile down there so it looked a bit better, but unnecessary, and we can do that ourselves. If we wanted to, we could take these here, put them there. The fingers, usually can articulate. This is pretty normal for Lego to do, and I never saw a set that used the tire clip piece as in this way for fingers. That's kind of odd, especially since you got nothing to cover this piece up. The knees aren't able to bend. They just have it where it's simulated to already be bent. As far as the arms, you have no elbow joint. The closest you have is this. You can rotate it, but you can't get that motion, which is unfortunate. I think that is the biggest downfall for the War Machein Buster. This, I wish they covered up a bit, but other than those things, it's fine. I've heard a few complaints that you can't angle either of these down. Well, this one in particular cannot, unfortunately. But I did figure out a way to angle this one down. You just gotta lift it up a bit, so it's like this. Then angle it down a bit. It'll fall between the dome piece and this piece that's used to cover up War Machine. So it'll fire it on right about here. Unfortunately, if you do that, you'll be able to see these. Personally, I'm going to do some modification to this. Maybe even take it completely apart and make my own War Machein Buster. But personally, I'm not happy. I'm not completely happy with this set. So I'm glad that I didn't buy this set to keep the set together. I built it? Yeah. Why else would I be doing this review? But the War Machein Buster just falls short. Now it's time to review the heroes. First up, we have War Machine. The new Avengers uniform looks nice. However, they use the exact same uniform for all the Avengers, excluding Iron Man, from what I've seen. Not sure if Hulk has the same uniform, but all the other Avengers have the same uniform. And that, I think, is pretty lame. I was expecting a War Machine armor with this theme, but we just got the normal uniform. Quite unfortunate. There is printing on the back, but being that Ant-Man has the same uniform, I'm not going to remove the cannon. The cannon that they use is nice. Wish they'd have just used a 1x1 clip so you could adjust this cannon, maybe even put it away, but that's fine. Now I do tell you to use the other stud shooting cannon as a gun, which, you ask me, seems weak. Lame. I'd rather just keep it on the War Machein Buster. Now, as for the head printing, they did that little heads-up display that they've done for Iron Man, which, you ask me, looks pretty good. And here is his alternate face. It's a nice, friendly-looking face, something you'd expect him to have when interacting with Ant-Man. Now with War Machine out of the way, time to get to Ant-Man. Ah, Scott, what to say? The uniform itself looks nice. Unfortunately, if you buy all the sets, you'll notice that it gets old real quick. Nice friendly face for Ant-Man, and a scared or worried like face. They include quite a bit of detail in the uniform, and I do like it. I really do like it. I just don't like that they use it so much. The hairpiece they include is very suitable. Unfortunately, I don't think the face resembles the actor very well. With the Avengers Endgame set, they have included this new helmet design for Ant-Man. Now, as you can see, it doesn't actually have that dual molding see-through eyes. However, they do cover up the mouth. I will admit I like this helmet a lot better than the previous helmets. Mainly because of the mouth area. This is one piece that I think will be extremely collectible throughout this series, or throughout all of Marvel Legos. Anyway, that's the set. Tell me what you think of it down in the comments, and whether or not you agree or disagree with anything I've said. The War Machein Buster is $27.99 on sale on Amazon. Considering the parts count, which is 362 pieces, I don't think that's bad. However, considering the volume of stuff we get, I feel they should have had even if it were just a small turret or something, a little something to include on the Outriders side, just to have more volume, more depth to the set, an actual reason to have the War Machein Buster. That's all for the video. Tell me what you think. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. If you'd like to see more like it, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.